All right. Sorry about that, Judge.
No problem. We got Mr. Wright here.
Right, Michael Wright.
Yes, sir. This is State of Michigan versus Michael Wright, case 23057433701. Today is the date set for the bond redetermination hearing. Bond is set intentionally unaffordable. Appearances, please.
Lisa Coyle, appearing on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Judge Wright on behalf of Michael Wright, who's appearing via Zoom.
All right, thank you very much. And Mr. Wright, good morning. Today is the date set for the redetermination hearing. Mr. Reagan has to bond.
Judge, this is a non-assaulted case. Mr. Wright just spent about 4 months in the OCJ, and to be honest, Your Honor, was homeless prior. There was a capias issued by Judge Giles. There's been a few capiases, Judge, honestly. I'm not going to lie to the court. Mr. Wright was actually before this court back in January. You gave him a personal bond, but he was homeless. He now has a steady home in Inkster with his aunt, a place to live. So now there's no reason for him to not come to court, not be in court. So I'm respectfully asking the court to do whatever the court needs to do restrictively, but to grant a personal bond because, again, this is not assaultive, does have a retail fraud history. But again, Judge, I think that whatever restrictions the court put on with the personal bond, now that he does have a stable residence, Judge, I would ask the court. So.
All right, thank you, Mr. Reagan. Ms. Coyle has to bond.
Your Honor, this case involves him spray painting Wayne State buildings, and it's all caught on video. In this matter, it's about the capias history. He was given originally in September of 23 a personal bond of $20,000. He then failed to appear 2 weeks later. He was arraigned on that bond on a bench warrant. A $30,000 cash surety was kept in place. You conducted the bond redetermination case on January 10th of 24. You gave him a $30,000 personal bond in which 16 days later, when he was supposed to appear for his preliminary exam, he did fail to appear as well. So Judge Giles imposed again the $30,000 cash bond, and that's remained in place, Your Honor. I'm asking for a nominal cash bond of $10,000, 10%, also a tether if he is shown not to appear in court. So I'm asking for, if you're going to give a personal at a tether, either way, I'm asking for some sort of cash to ensure his appearance.
You indicated that the defendant was in Oakland County Jail for the last 4 months. Well, what was that for? And, Mr. Wright, don't speak. I don't want you to say anything that incriminates yourself. But Mr. Reagan, if you have the answer, I know you're on mute right now.
Oh, Judge, I'm sorry. I'm just sitting talking. I thought I was talking. I'm sorry. Judge, I think that's for a retail fraud case, Judge. I know he was transferred from Oakland County to the Wayne County Jail. It's my understanding, Judge.
Is he still under sentence, or was that awaited a case?
I believe that he's all done with Oakland County, Judge. And he was able to come over there for this case now. The deputies could verify as well. But that's my understanding, Judge.
Okay. Do you know if this was a misdemeanor in Oakland County?
I am not sure, Judge. I don't want to say. I can't tell you that.
Do you mind if I avoid your client just asked this
all,
information?
I don't mind it.
All right. Mr. Wright, you can talk right now. I just want to get some clarifying information. What were you in Oakland County for?
Those were all misdemeanors. Most of them were retail fraud. One of them was trespassing. And
now, sir, what city was that in?
For the retail frauds?
Yes, sir. Or do you know where the location that I guess that you took stuff from, or
Royal Oak, he's from Royal Oak, Judge.
Royal, okay, that's what I needed. Hold tight.
That is not me under surveillance. I just wanted to go on record and say that that's not me. That's why I didn't show up, and I'm also homeless. I didn't know when and where the court was.
Okay, hold on.
Uh,
One second. Hold on.
Mr. Wright,
I mean,
please be quiet. You're not helping right now. It's making it worse.
Okay.
But we're trying to figure this out. So just hold tight, okay? Mr. Wright, I have another question. Sir, did you plead guilty or were you convicted of these crimes, or is this still pending?
Everything is time served.
Time served. Thank you. And sir, if I'm correct, you've been in custody since March of this year? Or was that
April.
May? April. So in between. All right.
Yeah, I'm just here to right my wrongs.
Hold on, Mr. Wright.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is the third CAFEUS, and I do believe that there is a flight risk associated with this matter due to the number of times that we've been here before. Understanding that the last couple of months, sir, you've spent in custody, and you have sounds like a stable place to stay now. I recognize that, and I do believe that we can get you back to court without a cash bond. So I'm gonna set this as a $10,000 personal bond with a GPS tether and house arrest wherever you're at. You're supposed to be staying at. I will allow you to receive medical treatment or to look for a job, anything of that nature you can leave the house for. But while this is pending, you got to stay where you're staying at right now. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Wright, you come back before this docket, it's going to be the fourth time. And, at that time, I look bad now. I'm going to look crazy giving you a bond again on a fourth time. So understand that after this is a remand. You'll just be in custody until this is resolved. Do you understand?
Do I have to pay for the tether? Because I don't have any money.
You don't have to pay for the tether.
Okay.
All right. So your
Thank you,
next
Judge.
date is going to be before Judge Giles on August 28th, 2024. August 28th, 2024, before Judge Giles. And you should be receiving some information as to that as you leave. All right, that concludes the hearing. See you, Mr. Wright.
Thank you, Judge.